Hey guys, Corbin here again. Gonna kind of show you a little bit about the truck and what it looks like and what we're kind of working with here. Keep in mind it's filthy. Drove in a lot of rain last week, so haven't got a big chance or enough of a chance yet to wash it. Got sidetracked this weekend and everything, but kind of give you a rundown on it. That way you can kind of see what it looks like before we wash it and after. And we'll go from there. So, excuse me. Here it is. Here's the, I guess where you could say all the magic happens. It's a 6 1/4 C15 Caterpillar. It's a twin turbo Acert. It's got a fast fuel system right there, which is actually a pretty handy little unit. I'm not a representative for them, but my understanding is that they separates a lot of the water and everything from out of the fuel system and everything. That's why it has the 2 filters set up there. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that. I had that on my last truck, and it's on this one as well. So that's the driver's side, and you can kind of see here with the hood up the color of the truck. The truck's a beautiful, beautiful green color. I just absolutely love this color of this truck. It does have a couple issues here that obviously are going to get tended to, like right here. Oops, get that in camera. We've got crack in the fenders there. These are the stock Peterbilt aluminum fenders. Not a big fan of these. They are kind of handy, I guess, at night a little bit, but not a huge fan. You know, the inside of the hood as a whole is very clean. You know, not a whole lot of grease and leftover remnants in there. And here's the driver's or passenger side, my gosh, of this truck. Obviously you can see your turbos here. High pressure turbo, low pressure turbo. Of course, in your intake and everything, your radiator. These, I think 05 and newer are on a serpentine belt system instead of 05 and previous where you had, I think it was 4 belts working your fan and your alternator and your water pump and everything. This is all in a serpentine system. So I do kind of like that, but it also has its disadvantages. Windshield wiper reservoir there. You can see here where these things generate so much heat. They do, even though this is high temp paint, it does tend to wear over time. So that's kind of the downside to them. But it's a very clean old truck. Motor's very clean. You can see alongside here the passenger side of it with the hood up. 70-inch bunk, single bunk, just one bed, refrigerator, 2 pants closets. We'll see all that here shortly when we get inside. Riding on 24/5 tall rubber. That's kind of an adjustment. I've always been a low pro fan myself, but that's what came with the truck, so we'll run them. They're I mean, basically brand new. So these are another thing that I want to get taken care of. I mean, there's not a lot of protection there on a quarter fender. Not going to be protecting a whole bunch of that, or the back of the cab as much as I'd like. There are a couple dings up there. I mean, it is a 14-year-old truck, so you do have stuff like that. Just a little light bar back here, nothing fancy. Probably change that over time as well. Nice Peterbilt mud flaps with Peter car mud flap weights, which are kind of nice. The frame needs painted. I mean, once again, 14-year-old truck. I believe it originally came out of New Jersey when it was new. So I guess considering where it's been and how long it's been on the road, it's not in terrible shape. So has a air release fifth wheel on it. Still getting used to that. That is different. Kind of like it. But I don't know if you can see here, if I can get close enough, but right up in there is the biggest dent, and really the biggest imperfection on the truck as a whole. Back here, I guess the original owner was releasing taking the air lines off the catwalk, or off the trailer, and forgot a line or two or something and pulled out, and they came back and dented the back of the cab there. So it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I didn't buy it as a show truck. I bought it as something to obviously make some money with and then fix up over time. Has 7-inch straight pipes on it with the 7-inch picket elbow that goes down through there. So it is a true 7-inch pipe. Gives the truck a pretty throaty sound. These C15 Acerts have a little bit different sound than like a 6NZ, a single turbo or something. But they still sound like a cat, you know, and that's all that matters. So, what else was I gonna say? Sorry, by the way, sorry I'm an guy. It's filler word for me. There I go again. I just, as I kind of think on the go, and is what comes to my mind while I'm putting a sentence together. So I will work on that, because I know that is going to be very annoying as I keep doing it. So anyway, we'll step inside here real quick and take a peek. It's not dirty, but not clean, getting ready to roll out. It has the nice leather door panels and wood grain in it. What do we got up here? GPS and things of that nature. CB got a Striker SR 655 HP. That's a nice CB. If you're looking for a CB, I highly recommend that. Old Gold CB shop out of Red Oak, Iowa, does all my CB work for me, and I'd recommend him to anybody. He's one of a dying breed left in the country, and probably the best in the country, in my opinion. So highly recommended. We'll go ahead and start the rig here. Let's see what the temperature is. 41, so not super cold, but truck has been sitting for a day and a half now, so make sure she's in neutral. And oh, I don't know if we'll get any smoke out of it or not, but not much anything really. Check our oil pressure. Oil pressure's coming up good. She's cold, but that's part of Iowa, so anyway, it's gonna get loud now, so we'll call that good for now. You can see the old Caterpillar there getting her heart warmed up, so we'll start off from there and work our way today. We'll talk to you soon.
Left to I-35 north.
Good evening, everybody. What's going on? It is Monday, December the 7th at about 10 after 11 at night. We are in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin at Roundy's, which is basically a Kroger's. And it sucks. Been here a couple times before. But it's night time, so it usually works out. Get back in, get fairly, depending on, I guess, how it goes, you can get a full night's rest, really, in a dock, and then check out first thing in the morning and move on to the next one and be ready to go. So it works out. It's not too bad. We loaded out of Osceola. I think I got out of there at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We run fairly hard to get up here. Stopped in Williamsburg, Iowa, and got fuel. And then from there, we just ran straight up here. Grabbed a quick bite to eat in Williamsburg, and then, run straight up here. So, got here about 20-25 minutes ago. I'm checked in, just waiting for the phone to ring to get a dock door and back in and go to bed. So in the meantime, I'm here talking with you, and had a pretty good weekend. Didn't get anything done with the truck. Truck really didn't need anything other than swept out, cleaned, and washed. But it was a little cold to wash, and I wound up spending all day Saturday with family in Des Moines, and really didn't get a whole lot accomplished, I guess, in the regard of being productive. But it's always nice to relax and enjoy time at home and kind of unwind. So yeah, and then Sunday, just I didn't wind up getting my truck tuned. Had a few things rise around home and it didn't work out. So we're still going to plan on, we're just, like I said, got the PDI Big Boss coming. That should be here Wednesday. If by some crazy chance I can swing through the house and pick it up and get it plugged in and start messing with it, we'll start that and go from there. Otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be on the road all week, trucking. Not quite sure where we're loading out of here yet. Usually, like I said, it's going to wind up going right back into Iowa, probably. We're pretty close to Milwaukee. Maybe a chance of picking up some beer and taking it back to Iowa Beverage in Ankeny. And you get a little close for comfort. Okay. Yeah. A little bit too close for comfort here. All right. Sorry, getting distracted. Yeah, so that's the game plan. Maybe, like I said, load some beer or something. Maybe not. Just depends. We'll see what happens. Gonna wind back up in Iowa one way or another. Grab another one right out of Osceola and head out again. So we'll stick with that game plan and go from there. So thanks for tuning in. If you're liking the videos, please like them, subscribe to the channel, give me some ideas on some content and stuff that you want to see. Like I said, this is going to be my third video I've put together. I'm fairly new. I really am enjoying it, though, actually. I've been using the KineMaster editing software on my iPad. It's pretty simple. I want to be able to do like an intro and kind of a closing type deal. Need to kind of get that figured out. But so far, I really like, I actually enjoy, enjoy sitting down and talking to the camera. I'm liking that so far is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, like I said, any ideas, throw them my way. I'd be glad to work on it. I'll try to get you a truck tour this week. There should be a little bit in this video about walking around the truck. I watched it earlier. It's going to be kind of shaky, but that'll be a good start. Like I said, you'll be able to see what the truck looks like dirty, what it'll look like when it's clean. I shorthanded myself today, was going to get the truck washed, but had some things to tend to in Osceola before we got loaded. So we should be able to get it washed tomorrow, hopefully. Should be swinging back through Walcott. And yeah, so stay tuned. Give me your ideas. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one.